Whew. Oh, damn. We collected a lot more skill points than I thought we did. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Twice. This is 9 souls, and we're hoping we get to the final boss and, dare I say it, possibly beat it today. There's 1 soul left of the 10 souls in the eponymous game, 9 souls. And just a research center and its deeper innards to go. Oh, sorry for, as always, kind of a bit of a late start. We're good now, right? I can go there? Cool. It's a little bit tough getting everything set up on crutch. But here we are, nonetheless. Yeah, but where did this put us? Okay. Research Center chip. Main purpose was to find a cure for Tianhao. Streamliner isn't working on Discord since the fork. So, really? Like, absolutely nothing changed, though. Okay. That's fine. I'll work on it eventually. Come on. Oh. How are you, Pat? It's good to see you. Can you hear me? There's something I felt was off when I woke up, but we never had a chance to talk about it. What is it? Do you know about the Dust Guardians? Don't know much, but I've seen them mentioned in some documents. Dust Guardians are a staff responsible for maintaining all operations at New Kunlun. Over the past 500 years, while the Solarian passengers slept, they worked to ensure that everything kept functioning. I thought the systems were fully automated. Well, relying solely on automated systems comes with risks. What's more, since you were in charge of developing the autonomous systems, I was worried you might have tampered with it. After you were out of the picture, she greatly limited the scope and clearance for all high-intelligence systems, including Abacus, then personally recruited the Dust Guardians, which report directly to her. Never had the spare time to play petty games like this. How have the Dust Guardians stayed alive for so long? They've been genetically modified like Chiyu? No, they're Solarians. Goes without saying that they were also infected by the Tianhao virus, though. Igong's strategy seemed to be to use them in shifts which prolonged their lives. The weird thing is, when I woke up, I couldn't contact a single Dust Guardian. It's like the entire organization had evaporated into thin air. It's the first time something like it has happened in over 500 years. That explains why everything's falling apart. The means have something to do with why the Guardians vanished. I don't know, but they were effectively Igong's personal guards, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were conducting shady activities. Headquarters is inside the research center. I might dig up something there. I hope so. Okay. Don't need to rest. We just got here. You're okay? Vacation day, but had to take a couple phone calls. Of course, there is no rest. Well, there's no rest for the wicked, but that's just a catchy Cage the Elephant song. And the reason I started listening to them, thanks to... Oh, that's rude. Thanks to Borderlands. Playing Echo of Wisdom. Nice. I really need to get back into the back half of that game. He's doing it again. You should come up here. Right up here. Yeah, you're doing great. Sick. Seems good. Can I just take this? Yes. Alright. I get it. Yeah, there's no, just no rest. Not allowed, in fact. That connects where we started, and that... Does that just go down here? Okay, that cannot be that useful. I refuse to believe it is. I myself have been playing a bunch of games. I've just been replaying games because oh hi. I haven't really had the wherewithal to like play any of my new games outside of streaming, which worked. I mean, we played oh, you just respawned. That's really annoying. Actually, wait, how do I even... I can't do that. Oh, no, yeah, I do now. Yeah, oh god. 1 second, please. I actually need the explosion guy to get closer. And then he'll do that. And wipe off both, right? Yeah. Sick. Hey, Oak Man. How you doing? Okay, we cannot get up there. Okay, now I can't get there either. Forgot that those guys are so nasty. Hey, at least you're upfront about how you just want to sell me something. Very appreciative of that. Doesn't waste my time. I wonder if those ever work. They've got to work on somebody. Fuck. We could... I mean, there isn't really a... Oh, you took my stuff. Alright. Got 1,000, we want 4,000 for another heal. I mean, like a full heal, too. I guess that's just for if we fall. I guess that makes sense. Hey, I just followed you, and I actually think you're the actual best, and I really want to support you. And it's like, okay, you just keep watching, though. I'm like, no, I need to support you by you paying me for very, very generic, thank you, art. At this point, it's got to be just AI generated art, in fact. Why even copy the same when you can just kind of... Right, you don't change anything, do you? No, you do not. God, you're annoying. Can't do anything about you here. Can't do anything about you there. You're spiky there, so I doubt I can actually... No, I cannot. Oh, I forgot there were two of you. You should come over here. It's great. Yeah. That works, I guess. Okay, the rest should be normal. Okay, that's rude. It's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Grab that. Still not enough. Okay. What the fuck is that? Oh, I hate that. That's awful. No, that's just as bad. Alright, let's keep on chug-a-lugging. Okay, that goes... I mean, that probably goes up, if we're being honest. I like fighting this guy. Oh, God. What are you? Another passenger token. Okay, we can recycle that again, too. That's good. I am keeping my leg very close to 90 degrees. Almost comfortably. Super exciting. My weekend was what I used to describe as, like, a nice, pleasant, generic weekend, and now it was the most exciting thing I've done in, like, 5 weeks, so... Which is to say, I went to the Botanical Gardens to read, and I went game shopping, and book shopping, and all sorts of shopping. And it was great. Was it kind of a pain in the ass? I mean, just in terms of, like, getting around, sure. But it's also very freeing to finally be able to at least roll around some of my favorite places. Did I go crazy at the game store? That's a great question. Yes. Bought 6 games at the game store. Half price, all of them, though. So, we kind of made out like a bandit. Hey, senior officer, I can't show him to you. I'll just have to name him because I can't shuffle off. I can. It'll just take a while. It's a pain in the ass. Oh, you're real slow, though. Oh. That looks interesting. Is there something there? No. Alright, hack that open. So now we have an unlock there, and then we can get through... God, it's a long way to do that, just to unlock this, but hopefully it's worth it. Interesting. Also interesting. Another passenger token. Okay. This will help us get maybe even another unlock outside of where we thought we'd get it, which is good. Oh my lord! I started realizing that he he swaps back and forth. Oh no, you don't you dare. I'm gonna unlock this right now and heal up. If I just keep on like flip-flopping back and forth, he can't figure out what to do. How? It's something to do. I didn't need this. I'll be real. Thanks. Dark steel. Nice. Okay, you don't need to come back. That is, of course, the wrong one. There we go. Oh, right, I should, you know, like, actually let you. Nice. I can hope that was worth it, because that was kind of a huge pain in the tush. It seems like that's probably the only way to actually unlock this area, though, to be fair. Where is... wait. That door... we weren't allowed in it, so I guess we're fine. Oh, hi. My least favorite enemy in the game. Maybe. Yeah, because that's the other side of that I can't reach. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of want to debate him as close as possible there. The little guy, not the big one. Ooh, I feel like I've unfortunately made it to where I wanted to go. Very awkward. With no way back. Except for, you know, teleporting, which we'll probably have to do. Voila. Okay, go back to civilian. We've got maybe enough to buy that 6th health. Like, that's probably the most impactful upgrade we could get. Alright, the game. So, I got Spec Ops The Line mostly because of the... Also, I have a new thing for you. They removed it from all digital marketplaces, and I feel like I had it, but it was uninstalled. It's gone. Or I just never had it. Either way, very good story to that game, and it being removed from digital marketplaces always has me a little heebie-jeebie, so I bought a physical copy for probably like $5 overpriced, because it's rare now. I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't played it, but if you look at it and you're like, this looks like the most generic military shooter I've ever seen, just please trust me. I hope I haven't steered you wrong that often. Trying the risk getting assimilated by receiving all the chips from the other robots. Enjoy sublime eternity amongst evergreen foothills. New Kunlun, sacred home of your dreams. Alright. Good stuff, boss. I picked up Beautiful Joe 2, so I now have both of those series, or both of those games. In fact, I now have everything Clover put out. I don't think Clover actually put out Beautiful Joe 2. But I have all 3 games Clover Studios put out. 1900. I feel like we've got enough to get to 4,000. Oh yeah, big time. We'll hold that last one for now. Purchase this. Nope, not you. Not here. Not you. There. Is that the last one? No, there's a 6,000 one. Oh. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. I need all the help I can get, guys. This is brutal. How goes the spin-in, boss? Seems good. Okay. How goes your stuff? Good. Okay. Good talk, everybody. I'll be back later. There's the research center. Yes, that is the research institute. Much more formal. And then I got 4 DS games because I was on a DS game kick when I made my list recently. Stuff like the Castlevania games on the DS, Heart Gold, because I sold it like an idiot as a kid. Okami Den, and like I'd say a half dozen others besides the ones that I'm about to list off. But I had for some reason Partners in Time, the Mario and Luigi game, was like just never. I sold it. I couldn't tell you why or when or you know what, but Partners in Time is now back in my possession, which is great. Saw a speedrun of it recently that kind of reignited my passion for the game. Animal Crossing Wild World, which was one of my first DS games and my first Animal Crossing game. I kind of want to look back at some of the older Animal Crossing games. Specifically Wild World and the original. And kind of compare to New Horizons and see what's changed for better and worse over the series. Also, I just want the nostalgia of Wild World again. I just want an angry mole to yell at me again. Recent invasion of a large mob of unknown creatures. We're on high alert. Creatures are extremely aggressive. Killed on sight. And I went down that way instead of the other direction. Okay, that one's on me. My bad. Ouch. Double my bad. And then I got Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon because, well, it's the only Fire Emblem game I haven't owned. Okay, well, fine. I was like, I realize I don't have a parry now. And, what's fourth one? Oh, Advance Wars Days of Ruin. The DS Advance Wars slap, actually. But I don't expect them to get the treatment that the original 2 on the Game Boy Advance did. Because I don't think it's sold well enough to do so. So, I secured the bag, so to speak. Okay, we just lost a few hundred, I guess. That's fine. So yeah, we made out like a bandit. Also starting the... Well, I'm not starting that series yet. But I picked up the Dungeon Crawler Carl series for a future date when Twice is not reading so gosh darn much. And is like, you know, way behind on a couple series. Looking at you, Wind and Truth. Now, admittedly, that's because I'm rereading all of it, because I am a... Oh, that does not work at all. Interesting. I do wonder if that... Interesting. I kind of want to do one more teleport and just see if we can break into that bottom level on the left side or not. I don't remember exactly what's over there. And we're not losing anything by dying right now, so... Just Pavilion to teleport. I mean, it's a habit. I replayed Okami recently just to kind of... I was feeling Zelda, so I played the not Zelda game. Still holds up, still gorgeous, still pretty funny. Still feels like they couldn't put everything they wanted to in the game, which has me a lot more excited than sad at the ending now, because there's a sequel. That I'll probably see in 2032, but, like, I don't care. It exists. It's phenomenal. Okay, that, we want to go this way. That one's on me. Yeah, this connected just fine. Is there anything there? No. Huh. I mean, there's this, there's that, but it doesn't seem to have any payoff other than Zoink Scoob. Hell, I'm replaying Red Dead Redemption 2 right now for absolutely no reason. Other than, I've been listening to the music a lot lately, and then I'd been thinking about how there weren't really any good westerns in media in the past, like, 10 years, at least. Except for Red Dead, so I was like, well, let's go play the good western again. It was worthwhile so far. I enjoy just soaking it all in. It's a very slow-paced game. Existing in the camp of outlaws and learning the relationships between each of them is a unexpected delight when the writing and the acting is so good. And the Borderlands series, been replaying that with friends, so that's my whole life right now. And Lord, you're not far from the last soul icon, which is the final hurdle in the way of you obtaining all the soul seals. The last encounter is filled with unknown variables, so make sure you're fully prepared. I also suggest tying up any unfinished business to minimize any risk later down the road. Oh no, they're all slamming. They're all having a great concert. Doof, 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 doof. Okay, can't work our way back from that. Oops! No harm, no foul there, I think. Origin era 450. Never seen a catastrophe like this. Jianhu will spread all through Penglai. No Solarian will be spared, including myself. However, during this chaotic time, the Tiandao Council was able to maneuver itself to the top. This helped us secure an unprecedented amount of support and resources. Our new Kunlun Research Center will bring back all the Fangxi technologies. I must live up to everyone's hopes to find that cure. This is our current mission. The world will know that science is our only hope. Well, she seems not disillusioned there. Let's try later. 2 years later. When I was speaking in the Xiao Kingdom, a severely injured young boy was put in front of me. He had suffered serious injuries from explosions. I did not accept him to survive to the next day. Miraculously, it seemed like the primordial roots was helping him regenerate the damaged organs and tissue. Using my rhizomatic stabilizer, the young man not only made a full recovery, his body also exhibited an unprecedented symbiosis between Solarian cells and genetic material from the roots. This data may lead us to even more breakthroughs. Have I been blessed by the heavens? That's me. Hey, pirate. What's up? And then the Super Bowl was like a gigantic wet fart. It was kind of it was an enjoyable fart, as most farts tend to be. It was like, wow, these people are dead. Chiefs got slaughtered. I enjoyed the halftime show, and then that was about it. I don't remember a lot because I was doing my exercises for the first time for my knee. We've moved from stretching to exercising it, and ouch. I woke up this morning and also ouch. Maybe that's just me paying for Saturday's excursions, but who knows? That's fine. We're working our way up. Oh, don't go that way. I'm not sure what this does, but we will see. Oh! Oh! I see. I don't know what that does for us exactly. A secret third log, got it. I'm all about that secret lore. 5 years after that. I've been going through solution after solution, only find I'm dead wrong every single time. When we isolated the Tianhou gene from an embryo, the result did not resemble a Solarian, neither appearance or intelligence, to say nothing of its incredibly short lifespan. In fact, we might not even be able to create a cure in time. It's a fraught situation that you came up with the Eternal Cauldron project. It's risky, but it might be our last big gamble. Therefore, I have decided to move all our available resources towards the Cauldron project. Research on the cure is by no means terminated, just postponed. Removing the Tianhao turned them into cats. That's... Discover a tremendous secret. That is a tremendous secret. The deepest lore. Okay, 1 second. Hello? Tw 18 years after the original. Fantastic. And 11 years after the last log. We have found a new ray of hope on the eve of launch. Our research was totally misguided. We need not rely on the primordial roots to eternal life for Solarians. With data from G's cells, we will not only develop a serum for Tianhao, we'll also be able to achieve true immortality. I think we can overcome any and all challenges we face. Solarian that can live for thousands of years without any genetic modification. The source of G's vitality differs vastly from that of Kang, Hui, or Yi. This information needs to be concealed, especially for me. Can't afford any more missteps at this juncture. I don't know if pursuing true immortality is going to go well. Well, actually, we know it went poorly. But, Foundation Era 2. Year 2. I don't know when that went over. I guess probably as soon as the New Kunlun launch, so 2 years since it launched. Despite not meeting expectations, we already have a prototype for the cure. Next step will be to test the cure on our test subjects. After several rounds of observation, adjustment, and additional testing, we should be able to perfect the serum. Solarian clinical studies take a massive amount of time to conclude. Luckily, the Eternal Cauldron project bought us that precious time. In the end, the credit still goes to Yi. Where did it all go wrong? As your mentor, I thought you'd understand. I'm guessing I did not like the thought of eternal life. Goes against the Taoism, I believe. Deep lore. Oh, God. Oh, there's so many logs. It's been a long time since I've been dead, maybe? How long did it take me to revive? Because it sounds like Foundation Era is when I died. 37 years. Still unclear if one can be completely cured of Tianhao, but there's no doubts regarding the effectiveness of the serum. Based on our reports, Tianhao growth seems to have been suppressed in Dust Guardians who have received the serum. It's worth noting a very small percentage of test subjects experienced secondary mutations. They led the affected Solarians to take on new form. What follows a loss of sanity and increase in violent behavior. It's a completely new development that will require further observation. $125. Waking up from the soulscape over and over again has taken a toll on my body. Solarians exhibiting the secondary mutations, referred to as mutants, have demonstrated some incredible abilities, with the roots genes already present in Tianhao. Some mutants have been able to infect and devour a part of the roots. Through that connection, these mutants are functionally immortal. Data corrupted. Foundation Era 259. Soulscape. My head feels like it's about to explode. Turning to our report, the mutants seem to exhibit some collective consciousness. They share information. This phenomenon goes beyond our traditional understanding of life forms. Maybe on the cusp of discovering a whole new type of organism. That's great, but like, cure for us, maybe? Or... Year 351. We've concluded our clinical tests after no new qualitative changes were observed. 90% of those who received the serum failed to recover. The remaining 10% turned into mutants. Nice. How are we supposed to find the solution? Well, I mean, maybe don't pursue just the one thing for a while. It's fine. Yeah. I can climb that. Should I climb that? There's another good question. I should, because that door is closed. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh god. No, nothing there. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. Looks really good. Everything looks good. So good. Okay. It's the last soul. Empty. Empty. This has been my brain for a few weeks now, so I get it. Got a Valentine's Day dinner this weekend, though, and then next weekend is Chelsea's makeup birthday party. You know, for the one I completely derailed, ruined, and rescheduled. So this is where you're hiding. You weren't easy to find. I really didn't expect to see you again, Yi. I'm sure you didn't enter my soulscape just to say hello. No, I'm here to patch up my regrets. You've forgotten already? We were separated in such a hurry I didn't have time to properly say goodbye to my old mentor. What a sentimental disciple you are. It's been 509 years since we last parted, hasn't it? Back then, if I was able to convince you, things might not have developed this way. Spare me the empty speculation. If we could go back in time, I would simply behead you with my sword. I've watched you murder the souls one after the other. I don't even recognize you anymore behind your bloodlust. Hey, now. I spared one. And I would have spared several others, but they insisted. Did I murder some with extreme prejudice? Yes. You're my favorite student. So curious about the world and eager to learn science. Don't you remember? You came up with the eternal cauldron and brought hope to all Solarians. Hope should not have been based on lies. People have a right to the truth. That's what you taught me. You were the one who betrayed everything you believed in. Wrong. As a scientist, I knew from the very beginning that it was important to solve problems in a practical manner. Truth and lies mean nothing compared to a Solarian's life. Forgive me for asking, but do you think Tianhao will just disappear once you have taken all the soul seals? Or do you plan on waking everyone up just to die together back in Penglai? I believe there are more things important than mere survival. Like what? What could be more important than staying alive? Without life, we all return to nothingness. I've indeed made mistakes in the past. That's why I spent the last few centuries trying to make amends. You've been terrible at it. I'll be real. It's awful here. Right now, I'm the only one who can make things right, no matter how much you hate me. It's an indisputable fact. I dispute it. Strike a nerve. It's only because deep down you know I'm right. You doing this on behalf of all Solarians, or is this a personal vendetta? Don't let her get a rise out of you. I don't think there's any meaning in continuing this idle chatter. I agree. Draw your sword. I won't lose to you this time. Admire your confidence, but don't forget, this is my soulscape. Do you recall the first key point from this Pangxi Art of War? All warfare is based on deception. Correct. You've always been an excellent pupil. I seized control of your nerve centers the moment you entered this realm. And I didn't think you'd pull such a dirty trick. fact, I was just thinking about how I would obtain the permissions to usher in the new era. Heaven must have sent you to assist me, and for that, you have my gratitude. Plan this from the start. Those mutants. No way. There were many accidents along the way, but I finally understand the purpose of it all. Everything, including your betrayal, ended up working in my favor. Sleep peacefully, my child, for this nightmare is about to end. That was kind of dumb of you, Yi. I'll be real. But let's do what we can anyways, I suppose. Yi. Thinking about a lot lately. What do you mean? Why are you here? Sorry, but I can't leave with you. What did you say? I'm not going with you. I want to stay. What happened? What's making you say such a stupid thing? I'm serious. You'll die if you stay here. Don't you know that? I know, but I can't imagine my life ending anywhere other than in Penglai. New Kunlun will find a way to end this virus. You don't have to fear, Tianho. Ultimately, we're all mortal. I hope to complete my journey within the Great Tao. There you go again with that gibberish. Do you not want to live anymore? Of course I want to live. How could I not want to spend the rest of my days with you? But yeah, I don't want to run away. Life and death are part of an inseparable whole. You must live well and be willing to accept death's embrace when it inevitably comes. Back then, the primordial roots extended your life. The one that saved me was my mentor. Why do you think I worked so hard to study science for all these years? Thought you of all people would understand. Why would you betray me like this? I've always saved the best of everything for you. No, you just assumed what I wanted. You never bothered to ask me. You keep saying it's all for me, but really, it's always been about what you want. So everything I've done up to now is just my own wishful thinking. I get it now. Is that what's been going through your head? I should have known. Sorry. I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. I think you made your point loud and clear. Let me do the same. I'll come back to visit one last time before takeoff. If after giving it some thought, you still decide not to come, then you're gone to me and I never had a little sister. How could you say something like that? You're all I have left. I'd rather forget about you than approve of you rotting with the rest of the lunatics on Penglai. Why? Doesn't matter. You're not at fault and I'm not at fault. I think you're at fault. Hoss. Heavy stuff. Knew you're here, you. Aren't you excited for dinner tonight? You're finally awake. Is that you, Schwanchuan? Can you hear me? Where have you been? We were attacked. The Four Seasons Pavilion. How? Are you in danger? Some metallic monster suddenly came in and... I think they're back. Find a place to hide quickly. You there? Answer me. We haven't done this one. Oh god, 5 more logs. Alright. Forget it. Doesn't matter anymore. I looked over all my past research data. Perhaps there was something we didn't account for. Why were we even researching immortality in the first place? Okay. No. There has to be an explanation. I will find the answer. Scientific questions always yield answers. I must have missed something crucial. There are Solarians and their soulscapes just waiting for me to save them. All my sacrifices will eventually pay off. That's right, I've been a fool. Mutations are the key. To think that I wasted all this time. The existence of the mutants gives us a whole new paradigm to view life in our universe. Data corrupted. Okay. I'm really glad you left that one in there. Thanks. The realism. It's too much. Finally understand. Tianhao was never supposed to be a disaster. It's a trial and gift from the universe to all Solarians. Mutations will allow Solarians to unlock the next stage in our evolution. This is my destiny. To lead all Solarians towards their immortal futures. Okay, you just... Alright. Hey, how's it going? Okay. Oh. Oh no, you don't gotta do whatever that is. Oh, I literally don't know, like, my health or anything, do I? I am... Oh my god, I got ambushed out of nowhere. Come on. Oh. Yeah. I assume that's the only way we can go as well. Just hazarding, I guess. Yep. That'll connect all the way over. That's where I die. Oh, boy. Alright. Stay in the middle. Oh, that worked on you too? That's great. I'm gonna heal up just in case. We good? You should really let me go. Let me go. Why can I not parry that? We good? You're gonna let me go? Oh, that's so nice of you. Because that was a nightmare and a half. Is that everything? No, we gotta go probably through there too. Just use my last heal. Can I just stay up here forever? Who thought this was like a good idea whatsoever? And how on earth does that... Oh, I'm losing my mind. I hate that I couldn't see, like, my health or, like, my heals there. Well, okay, I'm not that upset if it lets me continue from there. I'll live. Well, that was also the incorrect one. Of course it was. That was a fortuitous counter, I would say. This, no, we've gone through this already. Thank you. That didn't count. Okay, great. Does not count. Great. Alright. Oh, still got the hack off at least. Origin era. Oh, we're back to that. Under both pressure and expectation of the council, fully devoted myself to the Immortality Project. Fail to yield positive results once more, the Fang Clan might pull their funding. But a personal dream of mine, so I cannot fail in this last-ditch effort. I'll start by researching the cells, the primordial roots Fusang. Wonder if the Immortality Project is what caused the issue. 10 years of unrelenting research, we finally made a critical breakthrough in the synthesis between the cells and the regeneration cells of the roots. First step towards immortality and a victory for science. This research may even become a turning point and encourage people to embrace science and technology. Maybe our greatest accomplishment since Lear passed away. Are they saying that him dying is an accomplishment, or that he was the last one to have such good accomplishments, do you think? All test subjects have developed symptoms of rejection or are dying one after the other. The cause is a hitherto unknown virus that was accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. They caused it all. Nice job, moron. Ay, caramba. Needed that immortality. Yeah, okay, I got it. Good? No, we are not. Okay. Good. Alright. Get me out of this gauntlet. Awful. Can I go to the pavilion? I cannot. I have gotten another skill, though. Fortunately, both of these cost 3, so that doesn't matter at all. Oof. Which means we gotta work our way through the research center too, which means we probably gotta go low like we were before. It's gonna unlock. Yep. This makes ouch sense. Ouch. Ouch again. Up. Personal diary, sure, yeah. I got time for snooping. Everybody's got time for a little tea. Noble job being a Dust Guardian. Our eyes are always open, we never sleep. Through our sacrifice, you can have a good night's sleep. We take care of the night. No, there's nothing we can do about it, but it's time everyone learned the truth. There's no elixir to slow down the disease. Ascension Palace was a total fiction. The souls, everything they promised was a lie. There's a bunch of cheap lab rats. At the end of the day, we never deserved to board the island. Or Mom, Shanghai 9000. Wait for me. I'll save everyone. Every last one of us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. Is there any payoff here at all other than spooks? No. Next question. Where are you gonna let me? Well, probably this way is the only way we can go forward, right? Yeah, unless you lock me in somewhere, I'm gonna be escaping, so. You know, keep it in mind. I feel like I could... No, they probably removed that. Okay, I'm not going that way. Big sorry. Again. Oh, alright. Wait. Ah, okay. It's gotta be that door that we expected to go to then. Wait, that one Jin. It's been following me forever. Oh, that's... Is that not... Okay. Oh. Right, we can escape out that way, can't we? Maybe. Rude. Because that's blocked off. That's blocked off. Might as well try it, I guess. Okay. Escaping through there is my only... There's like 4 exits out of this place. That's the only one I can think of now. Everything else has been destroyed. Very conveniently. I will be at a loss if I wasn't allowed to do this, so. It'll set us all the way back to the factory, I think. No, the mines. Or below the mines, I guess. Oh, even better. The transport hub, which can get us where we need to go to the pavilion, so. Onward we must. Oh, everything's blocked off anyways. Alright. No elevator gauntlet. You spoil me. Oh, it's the wrong direction anyways. But you got destroyed. Which makes sense because you're not a fighter, now that I'm thinking of it. Well, you also got destroyed. Okay. Awkward. We can recycle and do this. I don't think it'll matter currently. Okay. My big chubby buddy's fine. Well, not fine, but he's not here. Oh, they're kidnapped. That's great. Cool. My lord, welcome back. What happened? Where's Schwan Schwan? He's there. He's there. Where'd Shunnog go? These people came in and broke Abacus. I brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry. There's nothing I could do. It's all my fault, my lord. The alarms are disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. It's fine as long as everyone's safe. Led Lord Quafu and Schwan Schwan to the secret panic room. Fortunately, I didn't stay for long. Took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. Tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserved the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. Now she alone holds the power of all 10 seals. Why would she go through all this trouble? She must also be after the council code, and I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within... It's not in the realm of possibility. She wants to... Form a situation analysis, can be probable causes. Nope. I cannot. Entire core is damaged. I will not be of much help anymore. I may be out to shut down permanently. What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix him? We're not going to let Abacus die, right? Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. Oh, is this my fault? Absolutely not. My shutdown isn't related to the actions of anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity. Not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. Now I fear that I will never see you again, my lord. Or that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I've stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you acquire a new assistant. Good luck, and may you... Wow. Okay. The end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. It's not the time to mourn. It's supposed to fill me with hope? I can just seize ultimate control of the council. Commanding guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for us now. For her now. Don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long till the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there'll be any survivors? As long as there's even a single survivor, there's still hope. I really can't share that sentiment, brother. What should we do next? To be honest, I more or less agree with what the other souls have been saying. Even if you overthrew the 9 souls, would it do anything for the future of our people? You're going to stop the project? Kunlun's in a complete chaos. Do you remember our original promise still? We'd both return home in a blaze of glory. Hold on. You're planning to go back to Penglai? Check the energy levels of the Radiant Pagoda. It should be doable. Indeed. We've been storing energy through the roots for centuries. We should theoretically be able to initiate a second space warp, but It's all strictly theoretical. Kunlun's navigation systems do not have a built-in return feature. Forget who wrote that system in the first place? Got me there. If there's anyone who could get back home, if there is anyone who could get us back home, it'd be you. Trust me, I'll be fine once we return home. How's it you always find a way to win me over? Far better than croaking this far from home. What's the plan? Still have some time before the code is revised. Need to get to the root pinnacle to stop Igon. Something I can only ask your help for. Help me take care of Schwanschwan. What a hassle. Can't you raise him yourself? Fine, just stop looking at me with those eyes of yours. I get it, I'll do it. Thank you. Give me goosebumps. Never used to be all kind and caring like this. Just don't lose, okay? Where are you going, Yi? Remember the people who just broke in? I need to put a stop to their evil plans. There was a super strong old lady swinging a really long sword. Sure you'll be fine on your own? I'll be fine. I've been preparing for this day for quite some time. After I deal with this, everything will come to an end. You've always liked hearing stories about where the Solarians grew up, right? When I return, I'll take you there so you can see it with your own eyes. You're not lying, right? When have I ever lied to you? I can already imagine the jaw dropping when you see the ocean on Penglai. Oh. You can teach me how to swim so I can swim all the way to your hometown. You're going to need a bunch more lungs for that. It takes months to even walk that kind of distance. How do you know if you've never tried it yourself? You have to come back safe and sound, Yi. Just waved her hand. Abacus. Okay. No more pipe upgrades. We could upgrade either of these. I don't know. It's unexpected. I was there with type to act on emotion. Do everything right the first time. Why would she spare your life if you were trapped in her soulscape? I don't get it. Probably no escaping head-on confrontation now. Trouble's brewing on the horizon. Do we got all the jades we want right now? Ricochet, sure. Breather, yeah. Hedgehog, yeah. And stasis, maybe. We'll see. If there's an easy way to hit without, like, immobilization, we could swap a jade out. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, that's good. Yeah. Well, 6 heals, full health. We're pretty close to optimal for whatever we're gonna do here. Someone ordered the Halo chorus. Just need the Halo percussion section. You got a stew going. Council proceedings. You have the floor. My fellow souls will agree it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want. Truth is that Tianeo cannot be cured in the short term. I'd like to propose a bold new plan. I might think you're clever. Since when did we let a rookie give orders around here? Well, let's not spoil the fun, come on. Kid's pretty charming. See what he has to say. If anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end. It's called the Internal Cauldron Project. Keeping the elixir of life from me all this time? No, you misunderstand me. It's not bodily immortality, it's spiritual. But simply, it's a plan to place all Solarians in virtual reality while their bodies are put into cryosleep until we find a cure. Our scientists and GA have already experimented on this. They were not very successful. This time's different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's Vital Sanctum and Soulscape system. Our tests have proven we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds, and all Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams. Did not happen. Yeah, upon waking up, all subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. They wanted to go back. It was a bad time. There were a few who had trouble, but those are minor issues. I'll patch those out. The only issue is generating soulscapes for tens of thousands requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. Wouldn't be able to meet capacity even if we linked up every single abacus on Penglai. I believe the Steam Gumani has an answer for that. That's how half-assed your plan is. Count me out, rookie. Well, in your research on Jingxi soldiers, didn't you point out the possibility of biological calculators? Oh, so that's what you're talking about. Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. Where do we source those? Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains. Of course not. Can't use anything polluted by the Tianyu. That would be unethical. Let's kidnap humans. Remember the Haitian Sphere? A deep space telescope running for centuries, collected massive amounts of information. Did it actually find a planet with intelligent creatures? Yes. Temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet based on its appearance. Reports show primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet. Show me the report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man. I read the report. You don't need to doubt its veracity. Might be too cruel. They're still living beings. My pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyways. Better for us to cultivate them for our purposes. We're opening a whole new hunting ground. GA Clan is itching to get our muscles moving. Thinking too far ahead. It's 500 light years away from us. This meeting is a complete waste of time. Feng Clan didn't spend our money to listen to your fantasies. 500 light years. We don't even know if we'll make it to the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and the energy to get there? We already have a vessel, and what's more, we're sitting in it right now. In the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron project, Kunlun Island will be launched into the heavens. The entire island with everyone on it will warp to the Pale Blue Planet. You're insane. No, he's totally serious. Done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make that trip. Only take a few years to build the necessary rhizomatic energy columns and engines. As long as we have the roots when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem, but I want to say is once we make this trip, we will not be able to return for at least another 500 years. It's just these two. Calm down. Why don't you hear me out? See, you're the perpetrator. Where are the others? Other souls have their own matters to attend to and have asked me to speak on their behalf. I see. From the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Kwafu and Lady Ethereal knew. They reached the same conclusion I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion, my ass. It's you. You and this accursed Tiandao Council. You murdered everyone. Murdered my parents. Because of you, now Heng will die too. And then I got murdered. Again. It happens a lot. Saying is breaking free from its seal. We're about to lose all control on the primordial roots network. Is this a heal? It is. What any other jades would I do besides the temporary immobilization? 'Cause, like, for bosses it barely happens. Additional target. Can't interrupt the talisman detonation, but damage will still be taking. Increases gold, increases experience. Increases triple slash attack speed, but does damage to me every time. Precise parry, charges a charge strike, reduces time for a charge strike, reduces knockback. Continuous counters. Hold down, left. Swift descent. We could do the revival jade. Before we start fighting this boss and inevitably get stuck fighting this boss for a long ass time, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Which will unfortunately take several additional minutes because I am crippled. If I fall over, just, I don't know, keep watching. It's like the spam bots. Oh, they know I left. Oof. Oh, don't mind me. It's pain pill time. I've gone through this whole bottle myself in the past month. Very impressive, I know. Alright. Let's vamoose. You think 1 phase, 2 phase, 3 phase? You're up early. Thought you'd sleep much longer. Realize that this really isn't the time for a nap. Shame. Why return to this pitiful place when you can welcome a whole new world in your dreams? Whole new world? I don't care what it is you're trying to do, but you better stop right now. Why? You're about to witness the liberation of Fusang. This is our destiny. We'll soon devour the fruit that fate has provided for us. We've waited too long for this moment. Gone insane. Insane. I found the truth and unlocked immortality. How can you not fathom the significance of this achievement? You're right, I can't. I don't understand why you'd make the same mistake over and over again. Transforming Solarians into those mutants can't be the answer. Prophets always have to beat a lonely path. Never mind. You'll thank me in time. You and never. No, they don't have any brains left, dude.
Fajim, Tebanu Shojim. Jako Tanfoy. Wakun, Chinsai do Hinto.
I can get the absolute tar beat out of me for a while, I think. Okay. Okay. Okay, I am not allowed. Oh my dear God, we are going to get shredded. I mean, as long as you just fight me immediately, don't do this whole thing. I don't even know what happened. Like, I could not tell you. Okay. Off to a great start. I'm gonna hope it's one phase. Yeah. Back to the arena, though. That one you just gotta dodge. You can block the really long charge, but not the short one. I just don't think you have time to react to it. Like, that one we can block. But how to read it, I don't know. Basically, as soon as I see that, I'm going in the air and twirling. And then I guess we just hope we have enough time. Also, some of these blocks feel like they should be happening, but they're not. Yeah, like I should just be jumping and... I think we're gonna be here the rest of the day. When she slices, do I still need to be facing where she was or where she is? That's the question. Lots of questions. I legitimately don't feel like there's any spot for me to blow you up. Oh my god. No, there's no... Oh my lord. Go to brush your teeth and the bots appear? They always do. They went when I went to the bathroom too. They see the chair. And the chair's not strong enough to stand up to him. Just like I'm not strong enough to stand up to this boss. I think I'm gonna face this boss for another like hour and 10 minutes and then cry. One, two, three. Okay, it's 3 hits. Okay. I'm not doing a lot with it right now. I'm just kind of trying to feel out the moves and the rhythms. Or lack thereof. I'm doing it though. I'm reacting too fast. Still trying to figure out when I can use a talisman. I don't think the immobilization would have helped. I think the reviving is helping me at least learn a little bit more. Nice. Okay, I'm just trying to heal up here. Okay, okay. Surely the final boss will have 1 phase and not like 3 phases, right? It's a nice little 1 phase. And a lightsaber also. That second hit, I feel like I'm just a little too slow on it. Just a smidgen. It didn't count. And then I goofed that hard. Huh? Yeah, that's our safe. I can't hold block on that. It doesn't work quick enough. Doesn't work quick enough. It would work. I don't know. Did I ever upgrade either of my other... No. Alright, well, that's what we're left with. BS. The fire sucks because the revive is completely rocked by it. I'm gonna keep the revive on for now just because maybe the immobilization will just save me a little bit on the... Even like a quarter of a second immobilization means a lot safer talisman hits. I mean, again. Huh? I mean, like, come on. Some of those... if you say so. Like, come on. And then you recover quick enough where it doesn't matter, huh? Okay, okay. Red, white, white, red. Okay. Got at least two. At least two phases. No, I literally, there's no pattern to it. I can't seem to time the dash across. I think if we time that one, we'd take down a lot of potential internal damage. Would be my guess. Unfortunate. No. First half of the health bar went away. I didn't say a word there. It went what? Interpret it as you will. Yeah, just kill me. I'm big mad that that didn't land. It feels like the revive gives me a 7th heal, just without my real choice of when to use it, usually. Let's not pretend I have that much control. mechanisms. Okay, that's that. That's fine. Bling, 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 bling. I don't know if that counters her at all, but it's interesting. Should have there. No, I can't cancel out of it. Unless I miss. Oh my god, that's annoying. All goes well until you get caught in a string of oofs and ouches. Ugh. You know what? Let me just do that. Okay, that's a new one. That isn't a safe one anymore, huh? might be time to see if the immobilization one is enough or not. Because I want the full Curseplode, but if I can't get it, I can't get it. That one's just on me. Well, we can't consistently get to phase 2, but we can... We're getting there. I was looking for other positives and I couldn't actually find any, so we just gave up on it. Phooey. Should have just used the third arrow, to be honest. Just to, like, push it into phase 2 no matter what. That's okay. It does give you internal... Bro, what the hell was that? I don't think the demobilization helps whatsoever. Like, if she decides that she's gonna do the dash in, she's gonna do the dash in. And I have to cancel out of it ASAP. Them's the breaks, I think. If you say so. I feel like we got the parry off there, but... that is okay. The reason we die before the revive is because it revives you at 1 health and then it spawns in health orbs, but that one sets you on fire, so you immediately die anyways. Bro, can I, like, live for a second? I cannot. Stringing together too much shit. That's brutal. cannot. Don't let me do that anymore. It has to be by feel, I guess, for when I can do it. I guess after a big parry. Not the bouncing one, but like the unbounded parry or whatever. Wasted a second shot because I thought she had dodged it. Oh my god. I wonder if I stun with the arrow, does that give me enough time to then talisman? Because then we can make our own openings. 4 of them. At any given time. Yeah, unfortunate. That was on me. Are you kidding me? You don't even let me do that. God. I think we can use it, the arrows, mostly as a, okay, you've got a lot of internal damage, let me stun and then dash in and talisman. That's all I can think of. Like, you can dash in really quick and then... Like, there's no... I don't know where I'm allowed to actually blow you up with a talisman. I could not tell you. She cancels out of anything in the second phase. I don't see... an opening. Not even like a 50% opening, it's just kind of like never happening. Is there a thing here? Oh, it's not. Maybe that? I think the round attack... That was just me misreading it badly. Uh-oh. No, you can cancel out of that too? Oh my... oh well. I guess we'll just keep on forcing the issue on the two, like, downward red attacks and go from there. Oops. I did the opposite of what I wanted to do there. More mental fortitude than me, I would have walked away by now. I mean, in a sadistic way, I'm enjoying it, so... I messed that up again. Shit. Ah. You finally didn't attack there. That one's on me. Yeah. Also, you literally can't walk away, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it just kind of slowly digests. It's like Sekiro. It doesn't get me upset. It just feels very rhythm gamey, puzzly. You know, it's just nice. You start noticing the hints that the this wasn't my best opener ever. I'll say that. But you notice the subtle, like, changes in animation that show, like, which things to expect. And you just take advantage. Let's heal again, why not? Just very satisfying. Learn from the best. Hey, Chill. How you doing? The combat feels very good all the time. And you saw me at the beginning of this. It did take me like a solid amount of an hour to, I think, beat the game. I just beat it unless something crazy happens. How are you, Chubbo? But you slowly download it. You get the timing of a move down. Then you figure out all the moves that they can do. Then you work on figuring out the tells of the move so that you can predict it. Then you start punishing. Improved a lot. There was no hesitation between your movements. Your determination was in full show. You were supposed to be my greatest achievement. I am. That's why I've been fighting to stop you. I hope you're right. The real enemy never disappeared. I leave it all to you. The fate of all Solarians. Tummy hurts a little. Did you eat anything? Because you could just be real hungry. Oh, the spicy Korean got you. That makes sense. We were burping up a storm yesterday evening, right? TMI. Going back to Penglai. It's been 1,000 years since then, so probably not gonna see our sister. Probably. I have no idea where Shenong went, by the way. Could not tell you. I'm just gonna assume he and the other goobs are fine. Xuan and Kwafu, I just assume will eventually die as well, but it will be really funny if those cats, without the virus, they just turn into regular house cats. It's like the long origin story of the human race. Cat people collected your brains for 1,000 years to power their biological computers. Then they turned themselves into house cats on accident, and that's why they're so darn ornery. Organize the recent energy reports together with Xuan. Soulscape system is functioning smoothly. There shouldn't be any short-term computing shortages. In addition, with regards to repairs being performed on the vital sanctums, we detected 0 anomalies in the core functions. Other than that, cool. I'm guessing we just die and eventually let them live together. Like the ape men. It's a livable home without need for advanced stuff. Well, hot damn, we did it. That was a really good game, actually. I don't think the exploration and platforming were as strong as something like Hollow Knight, but the combat was better by a lot. Sorry, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's got a very typical Metroidvania combat system. It's just, you know, slap, slap, slap. Slap, slap, slap. Dodge, 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 slap, slap, slap. This one's a lot more involved. And it feels really good. Strong story, gorgeous animation. Yeah, I'd put it up there with Hollow Knight, for sure. Unlike my top list of Metroidvanias / Soulsy, whatever you want to call it. Usually I bulk a little bit, so 100% now, I was close enough, right? Usually I bulk at, like, Souls-like comparisons on Metroidvanias, because Metroidvanias have had a formula that they use for decades. And just so happens that it's a similar thing. But this one apes, no pun intended, heavily from Sekiro. To great effect. Much like, I don't know where this song came from. Much like how Lies of P apes. Some of Bloodborne, some of Sekiro. Makes their own thing. Still works really, really well. Because guess what? Those systems don't really need to be broken. So if you just use them, they're really good still. Like, for example, I played Lords of the Fallen finished it this year, I think. End of last year. And they do kind of a thing where, like, there's a nether and you can, like, but it's so convoluted to, like, whittle down the health, and it's just it's janky and chunky, and it don't work too good. Which describes some of the game systems anyways, besides its, like, two realms overlayered thing, which, to me, was the most interesting part about it. Easily. It was swapping between the two realms. Even if the vast majority of the two realms were the same, and then it's just, like, running through it, and, like, water doesn't exist. It's a whole thing. Oh, and the mandatory boss fights you had to survive for a set amount of turns. Gold might not even be able to survive. Well, now you're not. Now you're not reminding me of anything fun. I mean, my build survived because I hit really hard. Can't believe they saved this banger for the credits. They could have done it for the boss fight. Then again, kind of need to hear for the boss fight. Yeah, really good. Maybe I'll work backwards on the reviews so that I don't waste time. It's been a while for reviews because I've been dead. But I'll work on the reviews, and also I guess I'll get the bot back working on my Discord, because I guess it hasn't been updating the last couple of times, which is annoying because I haven't changed a single thing at all. Work on that, and then we'll work backwards on the reviews. I think we'll start with 9 Souls, and you know, whatever. What do we got? Is that it? Don't know if I can skip. Science point to no. That's fine. If I hold every button at once. No. That's okay too. Yeah, am I missing anything? I enjoyed the characters. Honestly, having a hope-filled character that isn't built to be like beaten down into a pit of despair, always a welcome change of pace in a game like this. Reminds me of how we liked Another Crab's Treasure, in part just because a lot of the characters were interesting and a little bit more boisterous or joyful. Yeah, I like the poison. I liked all the pavilion characters, and the bosses were, you know, suitably reprehensible, and you learned about them, each of them individually. You got a little backstory, and I mean, pretty much every boss, real boss, none of the mini bosses count, right? It's because your crab was missing all the brain cells. It's the microplastics. Don't blame him. Every main boss you like had interesting dialogue with, and like context. Usually in like a Souls game, the context is you either figuring it out later on your own, looking it up through lore, or in my case, listening to people smarter than me and more eloquent talk about the lore so that I can figure it out. So I think it works really well. It reminds me a lot more in that way of like an RPG, which usually would be my personal guess of a genre that builds up bosses to fight and take down by the end of the game. Like a Paper Mario, even, which I mean, obviously isn't as serious, but Paper Mario has individual zones, and then they build up a boss through them, and then you fight the boss. Usually, sometimes the boss is like out of nowhere, but you know, it's Paper Mario. What can you do? I think it worked really well. So what are we given? Battle memories. I assume it's like refights, right? Oh, it gave us... I could have had 8. I only had 6. Kwafu, Yanlo, Jaquan, Lady Ethereal, Nua, Icon, G. Huh. Yeah, all the major bosses. That's neat. If I start game, what happens if I do that? Earlier branching point. Branching point. Look into what branching point means. Either way, we're going to do something new tomorrow. I just don't know what that is quite yet. Got a lot of options. I'm leaning towards Rift of the Necrodancer, but I am a little scared the entire VOD will get claimed on YouTube for music. So it might be something else. We'll see. I got a number of other things we can do as well. Not too worried about it. But hey, thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you'd like to leave a follow, or just come back, hang out any other time you want. I'm back tomorrow on Thursday. Thanks for watching, as always. It's been 9 Souls and Twice Marked. And, until next time, thanks a bunch. Toodaloo.